What's up, YouTube? I'm back at you with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about and giving my prediction for the Tennessee Volunteers versus the Virginia Cavaliers. I'm not expecting too much in this matchup. I don't really expect it to be too competitive, considering that the situation that Virginia has went through. We all know they lost 3 players on the team, a tragic situation, and they're trying to put the team back together under new head coach Tony Elliott. And I'm gonna just read off some stats and give a background of both teams and what I expect in this matchup. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is the Virginia Cavaliers. Like I said, a lot of players are not with the program anymore. Um, it's gonna be interesting to see what they can do. You know, player to look out for at the quarterback position for them is Tony Muskett. This is a guy from Monmouth FCS school. While he was there, he threw for 51 touchdowns, and he only had 16 interceptions throughout, his time at Monmouth. And I think that's what he accumulated the whole time while he was there. Uh, he's a tough guy. Considers himself, like a point guard in gridiron. So he's going to have to be the guy, for Virginia to get, anything going for them offensively. Now, at the running back position, I was looking at their roster. Now, I don't know the status of Mike Hollins. I think he's one of the guys that also survived, survived the incident that happened at the school. I'm looking at him right now. It's saying that he's out. I'm not sure about that. He did have 215 yards rushing. He had 2 touchdowns. I'm not sure the status of him, but if he's ready to go, he's probably going to be the guy. But I don't think he's going to be ready to go. They do have Paris Jones. I was looking at him as well. He had 365 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns, but they got him listed as questionable as well. So it's kind of concerning, for Virginia right now. Is considering who's going to probably be the guy to start. But they also have another guy in Xavier Brown, and he's listed as active. So he has 210 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. More than likely, he's probably going to be the guy for them run the ball. But it's going to be interesting to see who steps up, for the Cavaliers. But like I said, it's going to be Tony Muskett at quarterback. Mike Hollins, like I said, I'm not too sure about him, but it's probably going to be one of those 3 guys, that's going to tote the rock for Virginia. Now, at wide receiver, they have a guy, Malachi Fields. But like I said, he doesn't have much experience. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. He's going to have to step up and be the guy for the Cavaliers. Defensively for the Cavaliers, it's going to be a good matchup between, Tennessee's offensive line versus Virginia's defense. Their defense is not no slouch. Like, they got some guys up there that can play. They're going to be without, their standout defensive end, Chico Bennett Jr. But they also have a guy in Cam Butler that can step up, for them. Like Chico, he suffered an injury in their first scrimmage, So Cam Butler's definitely going to have to be the guy to step up for them. And in the secondary, they also have a dude in Cohen King. He's going to have to step up as well. They got some guys that left, the secondary as well, and Anthony Johnson and Fentrell Cypress second. So Cohen King is going to have to be that guy to step up in the secondary. But overall, I mean, their defense is going to be pretty, pretty good. They just got some guys that got to step up. And their defense, they was averaging 3 sacks a game last season. So Virginia has a pretty decent defense. It may not be elite, but it's very, very productive. Like I said, again, 3 sacks a game. That's really, really good. And that's going to be interesting considering that Tennessee may not be, they might be without their offensive center, Cooper Mays. I'm not sure if he's going to play or not, but that's going to be a key matchup. Tennessee's offensive line versus Virginia's defense. So, but that's pretty much far as what the Cavaliers have going. Like I said, a lot of guys are not there, so they got a lot of holes that they gotta fill up. Now, as far as Tennessee, what can I say? This is going on Josh Heupel's third season, and they're trying to keep that momentum that they got last season. They was able to beat a lot of teams last season. The only two losses were to Georgia and South Carolina, but they put up some great offensive numbers. They got a lot of those guys back offensively. Um, Tennessee had one of the best offenses last season, in my opinion, if not the best. They run that fast-paced offense and keeps you on your toes. And at quarterback, of course, they're going to be starting Joe Milton. This guy, look out for this guy. He's going to be really, really good. Last season, he was able to get 971 yards, and he has 10 touchdowns. So came in when Hendon Hooker went down. Came in, looked like Tennessee didn't lose a step. They were just really, really good, and everybody's expecting him to have a great season this upcoming year. At running back, they got two guys back. Getting these two guys back is going to be huge for Tennessee. They got Jalen Wright back. He has 875 yards. He was averaging 6 yards a carry. He has 10 touchdowns. They also got Jabari Small back. He has 734 yards rushing. He was averaging 4.7 yards a carry, and he has 13 touchdowns. So that run game is going to be really, really good this upcoming season. Tennessee last season actually ran the ball. They set up, their game on the run game, last season. They was really, really good at running the ball. They wasn't so much passing the ball. They was really good at running the ball. So Tennessee got two great experienced backs in the backfield for them, and just going to make their offense that much more lethal. Receiving, they no longer have Jalen Hyatt. This guy was a great player for them last season, but it's nothing to worry about for Tennessee because they still got guys like Drew McCoy. He has 667 yards receiving. He has 4 touchdowns. They got Squirrel White. He has 481 yards receiving, and he has 2 touchdowns. I mean, they just got a lot of guys. Jabari Small can even catch the ball out the backfield. And they also got Dante Thornton from Oregon. This guy's a speedster. So Tennessee is going to be Tennessee. They're going to have all the offensive weapons. They're going to be really, really good, on that side of the ball. And plus, on the defensive side of the ball, they're returning a lot of guys. They're returning 12 starters, overall. That's between offense and defense, I believe. So the defense, definitely has some things they got to clean up, especially in the secondary. That game against South Carolina, they struggled, all over the field. So Tennessee is going to have to step up defensively in this matchup. But they got a lot of guys returning back on that side of the ball, so experienced guys. So I expect them to have, um, perform better than they did last season. And if they can put that all together, Tennessee is going to be a team to watch out for. They're already tough to beat with their offense, but if that defense comes around, they're going to be really, really good. Now, as far as prediction, I'm just go ahead and say it. I got Tennessee win this game big. I just don't think Virginia has the horses right now to be able to hang with Tennessee right now. Like I said, a lot of player turnover, the incidents, the tragedies that happened over there. Tony Elliott, it's going to be tough for him to keep up in this game. A lot of people may not think it. He's a great offensive mind. He was the offensive coordinator over there at Clemson when they was really, really good. But I just don't think he has the players right now to keep up with Tennessee. Tennessee, like I said, is returning a lot of players from last season. That offense was really, really good. In some stats, they showed they had the number 1 offense. So Tennessee on their 3rd year with Josh Heupel, he did a phenomenal job with them last season, and he got Tennessee on the up and going. And like I said, Tennessee just in case something happened with Milton, they still got Nico as the backup. So they're just talented all the way around, and uh, it's going to be tough, for Virginia to keep up. Like I said, they got a chance defensively, but uh, I don't know what Musket is going to do offensively for them. So, but I got Tennessee winning big, But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And once again, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.